For nearly 7 decades, Japan and Malaysia have built a relationship anchored in trade, exchange, and trust. That foundation has held through economic cycles, political change, and shifting regional dynamics. Over lunch, FMT spoke with Japan's ambassador to Malaysia, Noriyuki Shikata, about where that relationship stands today and where it may be heading. Your Excellency, thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you very much.
It's a real honor to be at the residence. Thank you so much for this beautiful appetizer. Would you be able to explain a little bit about what influenced you to create this and what's in this dish?
今日のお料理はマレーシアの食材を主にご用意しておりまして、それを日本のお料理の技を使っておもてなしにご用意しています。
We've been served a delicious array of sushi and really Japanese culinary tradition here on this plate, inspired also with some touches of Malaysian food.
Right.
I think both Japan and Malaysia have deep culinary traditions, very rich culinary traditions. If you were to describe your favorite dish in terms of Japanese cuisine and your favorite dish in Malaysian cuisine, what would they be and why?
There are so many Japanese dishes, that I like. For example, sukiyaki or miso soup or okonomiyaki, for example. Great thing about Malaysian environment, especially living in Kuala Lumpur, is there are so many Japanese restaurants which are very good. And my hypothesis is because Malaysia has different dishes like Malay, Indian, Chinese, Nyonya, and many chefs are good at cooking different styles of cuisines. So what I'm finding after coming here during the last 1 year is there's so much potential for the fusion between Japanese and Malay cuisine.
For Shikata, food offers a practical example of how cultural exchange can strengthen ties between countries.
In Malaysia, there has been look-east policy since 1980s. I have been advocating personally look at each other policy. So now I see more Japanese students, for example, graduating from Japanese high schools, come to Malaysia to study. And Malaysia offers such an ethnically, religiously diverse environment, which we may not have in Japan.
次はお吸い物をご用意しています。こちらのお料理は日本料理ではお刺身と並びましてお吸い物というのはコースの中で一番重要なポジションになります。西洋料理ですと肉料理がメインディッシュになりますけれども、日本料理のコースの中ではこのお吸い物が一番大事なポジションになっています。食材は全部マレーシアのお野菜を使ってございまして、エビもココナッツミルクも全部マレーシアの食材で日本の味を再現しております。
Let's talk a little bit about international relations, geopolitics, which we touched on earlier. In 2023, Malaysia and Japan sort of upgraded our relationship from a standard base from what it was before to something called the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, or CSP. Could you give a little bit of explanation of what that is and what that looks like for both countries in the long term?
Right. Our relations have been elevated to comprehensive strategic partnership that includes not only educational exchange, higher education, but more cooperation in the more advanced, technology areas. Many Japanese companies have been investing in green investments in Malaysia. What we are trying to promote is broader collaboration in the fields of, say, security, economics, education, or even cultural exchanges.
That cooperation is taking place against a more uncertain regional backdrop.
There are lots of uncertainties in the international political landscape. Even when we look at the regional landscape, there are issues including in the situation of Myanmar or continuing, border conflicts, between Thailand and Cambodia. What we wish to support is to promote this idea of free and open Indo-Pacific.
Economic security is also reshaping Japan's foreign policy priorities.
During the last several years, our government has been tackling the issue of coming up with a new economic security policy, including introduction of new economic security legal framework. And this is kind of part of a broader national security policy. It is very important, to have our own, strategic industries, and we wish to diversify the countries, that we import our essential resources. This could, translate into more trade and investment between Japan and Malaysia. We are like-minded countries, and Malaysia is a trusted country for Japan.
今日のメインディッシュは日本の誇る和牛をご用意しています。その上にマレーシア料理のルンダンのソースを添えてございまして、私マレーの食材も好きなんですけど、マレー料理もとても大好きでして、ローカルのスタッフに教えてもらいながら今日はそのルンダンを再現しております。
Food, in this case, is not just symbolic. It is opening doors to new areas of trade and investment.
There is a renewed interest on the side of Japanese companies to invest in Malaysia in the food sector, and this also could be coupled, with the introduction of smart agriculture. So when I go to Cameron Highlands, there are Japanese farmers. Startup companies started to produce Japanese-style strawberries that could be brought to KL or exported to Singapore. So this is a new collaboration taking place, including introduction of halal culture to Japanese companies.
今日のデザートは四方大使の出身の京都のお菓子を再現してございまして、茶色いのはシナモンを練り込んだ餅菓子なんですけれども、こちらはオリジナルになります。緑色のが、マレーシアでよく使われるパンダンリーフですね。こちらのエキスを混ぜて作った、八つ橋でございます。
Your Excellency, I think one thing that Japan is really known for is its technology advancement. Malaysia has a lot to learn and can learn a lot. And there's a sort of reciprocal relationship there.
Sure.
Malaysia is looking to explore nuclear energy. And I think Japan has many lessons to share. What do you think can be the future of such a collaborative partnership?
For the Japanese energy mix, civil nuclear power plant is very important. Of course, we had Fukushima nuclear power plant accident in 2011. We have learned lessons, hard way. At the same time, after the incident, we have further strengthened safety measures. And I do know that Malaysia has a plan to introduce civil nuclear power plants in this country. And this is something we would be most delighted to collaborate with Malaysia.
While discussions on nuclear energy point to the future, Japan's energy relationship with Malaysia is already anchored in existing supply arrangements.
We trust Malaysia as a very reliable supplier of energy, especially LNG. I think in my position as ambassador of Japan to Malaysia, we wish to promote cultural exchange, educational exchange, and to let more Japanese, especially young people, to come to Sabah or Sarawak or Peninsula. And this would be conducive to our long-term relationship based on trust.
From the table to the policy arena, Japan and Malaysia's relationship is evolving beyond symbolism into substance. Rooted in trust and shaped by shared priorities, from energy and education to sustainability and advanced industry, both countries are looking not just at where they have been, but where they can go together. In a region marked by uncertainty, this is a partnership built for the long term. Hannah Kam, FMT.